James, can I just get your thoughts on that game? You still fought it out right to the end, gave yourselves a chance, but what did you make of it overall?
The fourth quarter, where we started the fourth with 4 turnovers, I think was the determining factor. We had 5 turnovers in that fourth, and you can't do that, obviously, in a close, tight, fought game like that. And so we're turning over the ball, and we're not getting on the rim, and ultimately that was our downfall. Credit to the boys again for, fighting till the end of the game and making it interesting, but it's been one of our, I hate to say, Achilles' heels throughout the season, is just not taking care of the ball or not valuing it as much as we should be.
Is that emphasised against the Jack Jumpers with the pressure that they apply? Is it even more important to try to, I guess, not have those mistakes against them?
It's emphasized throughout the season because that's what's been going on with us, and so for sure the Jack Jumpers, they put pressure on you to make those mistakes, and maybe part of it was we just came back from a overtime game where we were able to pull it out, and there were some tired legs for sure, and fatigue makes cowards of us all. So that's what I have for you.
I know we spoke a lot about Drim after the game, obviously, on Thursday, but he had another really good game tonight and had a really good fourth quarter. I mean, he's probably just about in career best form right now. You must be happy with what he's doing.
Definitely. You can see how hard he's playing out there, and I wanted to bring him to the presser, but he's getting looked at from his throat, so we got to see how bad that is. But he took a pretty good knock there. But in general, the last 3 games, he's been diving on the floor, rebounding the ball, doing everything that we would ask from him. And he's been also actually, putting the ball in the basket as well, which there's a difference. There's a point of difference there.
You probably won't comment if you were surprised that call wasn't overturned where he took the knock to the throat, but it still shows a lot of toughness for him to still come back and play out the game like he did.
For sure. I can say right now he's in a tough way right now, so we're waiting to hear what's going to happen in the next few hours. But for him to get up from that knock and continue to push on to try to help us get over the hump is much respect to him.
What about the way Jack Salt is stepping up as well? You must be really happy with what he's being able to do.
Jack has definitely taken steps forward and put himself within that starting group, and I think with you can ask Jace or the rest of the guys, his voice it just carries, and we love what he's doing. Maybe we would have tried to get him more minutes, but ultimately it's about matchups, and they went small, and we had to kind of match that up and do some of our switching.
Jace, can I just get your thoughts on how that game unfolded?
Yeah, just kind of chasing. Another night of trying to chase the lead, and I say it all the time. It's hard to do. It's hard to chase teams in this league. You have to be almost perfect. We fought hard. I just think sometimes in situations like this, it's just noticeable. I noticed we played him 3 weeks ago. We had Sobes tonight. Without Sobes, that pressure. When I know I've got him in the backcourt, it's kind of easy, a lot easier to beat pressure. And tonight that was pretty noticeable.
Is that the challenge right now, especially without Sobes, that you perhaps don't have the amount of ball handling help that you perhaps need alongside yourself?
Yeah, of course. And we're missing Tyrell, 2 starters we haven't had for a lot of the season. So it's part of it, and that's you just got to keep fighting, keep working, trying to find ways to just keep pushing forward in the right way and doing things that can kind of counter that. And it's probably been one of our struggles a little bit at the moment, but we're just hanging around, finding our ways in the games. Now it's just trying to find ways to get over the top of teams.
You've got a trip to Wollongong next week for Thursday. What are your early thoughts on that matchup?
Yeah, they've found a bit of form. They were struggling for a little bit there, and they've started to find their way. Obviously, a lot of talent, high-powered team. So we'll just have to rest up over these next couple of days and get back to the training floor and get ready for them. But obviously, them on their home court, they're stuck in a battle trying to get in the 4, and we've got to find a way to come out aggressive and really get after them.
Just last one from me, James. Can I just get your early thoughts on that game on Thursday as well?
Yeah, as Jace was saying, they're playing for the top 4, and Like, we need to find a way to start games better so that we're not chasing, as Jason was just saying. I've come into this presser a few times now, or a number of times, saying we did a lot of good things, and tonight was the same, but we ended up with an L. So we for sure got to rest up and get ourselves ready to rock and roll on Thursday.
Thanks, guys.
Any final questions? Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.